Okay, I'm here. 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 Sorry. That's like 5 in a row. 5 in a row streams that I fucked up the audio. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right, let me fix my head. Boopity boop, boopity bop, boopity boop, 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 bop. Hands down, enable twist. Modify shoulder movement. How's can we all become VTubers in 2023? Would that not be hilarious? Would that not be funny? Oh my god, guys. Oh. 2022 was wild. I'm in a nightclub. Oh, I was going to ask, can you guys, if I do this for a second, hold on. Can you hear the background music? Yes or no? I just turned on some background music. VTuber year. Okay, if you can't hear it, that's fine. I'll figure it out later. Oh my god, guys. I was panicking. I'm a little bit late because I'm trying to get food because I'm going to be drinking. And if I don't eat, well, that's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a problem. Give me a second. I'm going to reload this entire. So it's called, if anyone's curious, it's called V Magic Mirror. That's the software that I'm using to set up my my configuration with my VTuber. And yeah, it just sometimes it just doesn't work. So I got to do that, and then I got to come back in. I got to go to game capture. I got to go to this. I got to add source, and there we go. See, fixed it. I have a suit today, boys. We're dressing up. Going out to the club. We're gonna dress up for the ladies. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna go to this for a second. Window, lo-fi, share. Okay, doing that. Can you hear the music now? Looks like a barkeep. Yeah, I kind of look like a bartender. I kind of look like a bartender. No, I couldn't get cat ears. Couldn't find them. Oh, damn. Music's still not working. But what do you guys think about 2022 overall? Positive, negative? I had some fun. Very funny very funny things happened. Remember, am I wrong, or was Kyle Rittenhouse in 2022? Was that whole nonsense in 2022? You remember that? Also, we had the Rittenhouse trial, we had the Juicy Smollett trial. Holy shit. Do you remember all this stuff? It's kind of wild. Yeah, I guess with Streamlabs, music doesn't play unless, for example, let me do this. Let me do this, and then let me do this. Can you hear that? But yeah, I wonder how the music works. Whoops. You know what I mean? I'll figure that out later. uh, so I wanted to do a meme review, guys, because I feel like that's the best part of the year. Everything else sucked. Everything else was terrible. So weird. Why can't you hear that? Here, let me play a video quick. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me see if 'cause I'm gonna start off the stream with a meme from early in the year. Okay, we're going way back. We're going way back. 8 months. Going back to like 11 months ago. Give me a second. 11 months ago. Just about in time for Here we go. Yeah, why can't I hear that? Oh, okay, there it is. G4 TV, boys. G4 TV. G4 TV. Hold on. Share screen. Window. G4 TV. Boom, bada boom. Tell me yes or no, chat. Could you hear that? Could you hear that? Sorry. Yes or no? I need yeses. How do I share the freaking audio? Settings, audio, mic. I did this last time. General. What? Somebody get in here. Interesting, 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 interesting. Give me a second. Give me a second. In the meantime, yeah, this is a big fail. This is a big fail. I'm literally so I got my software up. I got my music up. Settings, audio, mic, speaker, default. Yes, everything should be working. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Wait, I have a sad face. There we go. So wait, quickly, guys, distract yourselves while I'm trying to fix this. What was your favorite um movie of 2022? And I want to see if you guys all agree in the chat. What was your favorite movie of 2022? And I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. It's probably The Northman. It's probably The Northman. Um, I have a, it's hard for me because I have a couple up there that are like just pretty perfect, pretty perfect. Um, but let's see here. Share screen. Windows. Why is this audio not working? You guys, I didn't watch any movies. Somebody said they didn't watch a movie. Hold on, hold on. I don't believe you. First of all, you had to have watched something on Netflix or something. Um, StreamYard audio. uh, oh my god, this is a disaster. What did you guys think? The worst movie of the year? That might be a more interesting question. For me, it was. Did anybody actually watch that Ryan Gosling movie called Spirited? I'm sorry, Ryan Reynolds. Um, it's a holiday movie. It's terrible. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I think I figured out the audio issue. Um, I mean, it's for a holiday movie. Maybe. Oh my god, it's not giving me an option to share my audio. Oh, thank you. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to help me out with this currency. What is NOK? Support for the background music. Support for the background music. Thank you. I appreciate it. What is NOK currency? Oh, you liked? Uh-oh. Spirited? Uh-oh. I didn't like it. I thought it was really corny. I thought it was really corny. Oh, I got it. I fixed it, guys. Here we go. Boom. Fixed it. I fixed the audio problem. I fixed the audio problem. Okay. Going into this. Spirited is just a corny. I don't know. My second least favorite movie of the year was The Adam Project. I couldn't get into that one. Couldn't get into that. I kind of avoided a lot of the really bad movies. I kind of avoided them. Okay, we're gonna do it, guys. This is the final test for the audio. Final test for the audio. We got it. Ready? Ready? Share. Yes or no? How's the audio? How's the audio? I'm just gonna wait before I play the whole thing. Oops. Do we got audio? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I clicked share system audio. Hold on. Hold on. Present, share screen, share system audio. Oh my God. Do I have to share the entire screen? I can't do windowed audio. Oh. Well, guess what we're doing? We're getting rid of this background. We're going over here. We're doing this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How do I fix it? How do I reset? Present, share screen, share system audio. Windowed. I got it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. F4 should fix audio. No, I'm not trusting it, but I'm doing it anyway. No, 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 no. No. Somebody tried to get me to leave, quit my stream by spamming me with that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Present. Screen share. Remove. Add to stream. Hold on. Da-da. 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 Oh my God, this is a disaster. Oh no. Oh no. Bookmarks. I have a saved thing somewhere in my bookmarks, but I'm trying to get to this video that I had. Let me ask you this. What's your favorite YouTube account that you discovered in 2022? What's your favorite YouTube account that you discovered in 2022? Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Ready?
He had his hand cocked.
How's this?
Another red hand.
Whoa, whoa. Was that Will Smith?
How was that? Bad or good? How was this? Okay, that works. Woo! That was insane. Okay. Now I know we have that. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't think of a YouTuber that I discovered in 2022. Let me think. Maybe Shad. I don't think I knew about him before last year. Shadiversity. Yeah. Pippa Pipkin. That's a good answer. All right. So what we're going to do instead is this. I'm going to go back. We're going to go back to what I was going to do in the first place.
I'm not.
Which is make fun of G4 TV. Here we go. All right. You ready?
Sex.
Now, here's the deal. I'm just going to go through a little chronology of some memes just so we can remember how stupid the year was and how fucking retarded. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys heard about G4's recent numbers, but they were like maxing out at 1,000 like viewers maximum when like in their peak. Somebody got I got a hold of the numbers lately. It was pretty funny.
Sexism in gaming.
Here we go again.
Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Oh, crap! Just roll it. Sexism. Objectify women, hate women, sexist. Sexism, woman. Half of our producers and writers are women. Emily, Abby, Megan, Joe, Jake, Zipper, Gabby. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace.
Is this Saturday?
That's what happened. That actually happened. That was like a little embarrassing moment for them, wasn't it? Yeah, my whole YouTube channel is a chronology of fucking just memes of like embarrassing moments of 2022. If you ever want to remember how the year was, just go to my channel. I pretty much like here we go. Let's play another one quick, and then we'll talk about I'm gonna do a little movie not challenge, but a little discussion. Okay, here we go. This was funny. Well, it was first of all the G4 TV spawned the Adam Sessler meme.
And the Oscar goes to Leonardo DiCaprio.
That was a short one. I love that. I use that as much as possible whenever I can. I had to get Gary and Quarter Black in there. It's funny. So as far as like movies of the year go, I think probably I'll pull up my letterbox because this is an interesting segue into like our top movies, because I wanted to discuss this. All right, let's do that. So my letterbox, if you guys don't have letterboxd, it's a really cool app. It's just basically this. This is all it is. Okay. Whoops. So I have a bunch of lists on my letterboxd. I've been on this site for 5 years. I don't know how long I've been on this site, for a very long time. But you just rate movies and you talk about them. You have like here, I have friends. I think I have activity. It's kind of like Twitter or something where your friends' reviews will pop up, or their lists, right? And you can just kind of comment. You can leave a like, you can comment. But anyway, so I'll go to my list of 2022. Now, this is like I said earlier, spirited bottom of my list. Now I'm kind of depressed about this. I'm kind of depressed because I haven't seen very many movies. Sadly, I've not seen a lot of movies. I mean, I don't know. 26, is that like more than usual? What do you guys think? I just watched one last night. I forgot to add it, but I will add that in a second. So we're gonna go down my list here just for a second. We're gonna start here. Didn't like Spirited. Didn't like The Atom Project. Didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder. I didn't like Bullet Train. Everybody else did. Whatever. That's not my cup of tea. Didn't like Lost World Dominion. I remember the movie, but it's such a forgettable movie. The plot is so ridiculous. Compare it to the original plot, which was very claustrophobic and very like precise and very good writing and pacing and editing and all that stuff. It was just a very good classic monster movie, right? Or dinosaur movie. This plot was all over the place. It was just nonsense. But anyway, The Gray Man was meh. The Gray Man was just like, I don't know, kind of forgettable. Not my favorite Ryan Gosling movie. He's been in much better movies. Hi Jack, hi Kenzo. Oh, by the way, hi Flaccid, hi everybody. I forgot to say hi to people. Just talking to myself. But 26 is a good number. Yeah, but I used to top out around like 50 to 100 back in when I was in my early 20s. I would watch so many movies. Yep, haven't seen Violent Night yet. That's one of them that I need to watch. But The Gray Man, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. It was just kind of a little bit goofy. Jason Bourne, James Bond, but like not as interesting. And I don't know. It's fine. It's not a terrible movie. Okay, let me get up to my top, 20 to 16, right? Glass Onion, not a huge fan. Glass Onion, let's go back to this. Not a huge fan of Glass Onion. Just, it's not terrible either. It's not good. It's not the problem I have with this movie is not like the visuals are, the characters are kind of fun. Very preachy, by the way, very preachy. But the problem I have with it is they give away everything. They give it all away. And once again, Ryan Johnson was all about subverting expectations, right? That's his job. That's what he likes to do. So subvert. Now, in this case, the expectations were a generic plot to a movie. I'm sorry. The expectations were a mystery plot. And in order to subvert that, he had to make the main villain stupid. The villain of this movie is that's the subversion. It's a stupid villain. How dumb is that? Instead of like a very crafty, clever character, it's a stupid villain. But hello, sorry, I had to tell somebody something. Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know if you guys even watched this movie, but he made, like I said, now people think this is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the character in Glass Onion, played by Ed Norton, but he's not, because Ed Norton's character is an absolute stupid buffoon. Doesn't know his entire, extravagant lifestyle and money and everything is based on nothing. But oh my God, there's this Yahoo article that I was reading about this where somebody was like, and it's such a clever subversion of the genre, and what they did with highlighting how Elon Musk is actually not as smart as he thinks he is. This is Yahoo News. I'm not going to look for it, but that they were basically the journalist was saying that Elon Musk is stupid and has no talent, and that this movie was so brilliant for kind of playing into that kind of political agenda. And like, I feel like people don't realize that 90% of Elon Musk's like day-to-day routine is like engineering. Like, are people just stupid and they don't know that he's actually an engineer and a scientist? Do they think he just throws money at stuff? Anyway, fuck that movie. This movie here was just very slow and it was fine, but Where the Crawdads Sing, it's just kind of a rural drama. Men, Elon derangement syndrome. Yeah, it's the new Trump derangement syndrome. That's what it is. You know, the Batista character was the Alex Jones 3.0. I guess he was basically Alex Jones, or whatever Twitch political person you want to call him out on. But now I'm done talking about Glass Onion. Screw that movie. Prey was this is where it starts to get good, guys. I think around 17. This is why I think 2022 was actually a decent year. Because look, at 17, right? I gave Prey a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Okay. Over here is my ratings. I thoroughly enjoyed the action scenes in this movie. I thought Daniel Trachtenberg, whatever, the guy who directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, and he also did that horror movie. What the fuck was that called? This guy. Excuse me. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Damn it, I can't remember. Got to be something else. I like 10 Cloverfield Lane. But I just had some issues with this movie being a little bit boring on the plot. The plot was just kind of it's fine. It's actually fine. I'm not trying to criticize it too much. I kind of liked it. But it's just I can't remember my problems with it actually. The acting was average. Like I said, I like the fight scenes. Not the best Predator movie, obviously. Doesn't have that John McTiernan, status, that vibe. But here we go. Barbarian. Decent movie. Decent horror movie. If you guys like horror, watch Barbarian. Very creepy villain. Very creepy monster in this movie. Very good. So Bill Skarsgård is in this, right? He plays Pennywise the Clown. And he's also going to be in the new Dracula movie with Robert Eggers. I guess he's going to be Dracula. I'm not sure, but I love this guy. Great actor. He's in this movie. The problem I gave this 3.5 stars. The main character is a little bit of a dumbass. Not very likable. I'm talking about the Jonathan Long or Justin Long character, right? This guy, kind of a dumbass. They made him unlikable, and they also gave him a little bit of an incel, a little bit of a political commentary about cancel culture. But like the horror stuff was so good that I didn't bother me as much. But yeah, so we'll get back to that in a second. I'll do my top 15 just a minute. But I wanted to bring in my let's watch another meme. So this is a meme review after all. So we're gonna pull something else up. Let's see. Whoops. I forget how I did this. Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, we're going to go through the Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy time. Jack Murphy time.
Ignition sequence start.
Whoops.
All systems currently green.
Can you hear that? How's the audio? Just making sure the audio is working again. I think I got it this time.
All systems currently green.
Falcon Heavy is
10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
The Falcon has landed. The Falcon has landed. Yep, so that happened this year. I think, right? Wait. Did I go back too far? Did I go back too far? No, that was 11 months ago, guys. That was I guess it was in January or something. Now I'm going to couple that, okay? I'm going to couple that one with, we're going to skip forward in time just a bit, because Jack Murphy, he returned. He went off the air for a little bit. Okay. And then he came back. I got to find it. Do you guys remember when he came back? Oh, there's so many crazy shit memes here, guys. Oh, here it is. It was only 2 months. He was gone for 2 months. Right? He was gone for 2 months. And now he's back.
You're mad. I'm back. Big mad. He's mad. She's mad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Peter, I need you to hold my ears.
Okay. So that happened. That happened. I just wanted to get Jack Murphy out of the way because fuck that guy. Yeah, he was on Timcast. Luke on Timcast used to call his ass out all the time. It was hilarious. That's true. No, this was not his OnlyFans. But, believe it or not, his OnlyFans is much, 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 much worse. Much worse. Yeah, it's so weird he was on Timcast. This is wild. Very wild. Now, this was funny. I have there's too many Jack Murphy videos. I'm not going to play all of them. Like I said, screw the guy. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? We got G4. We did G4. I'm going to play. Okay. Ethan Klein had what kind of year was it for Ethan Klein? Would you say it was a good or a bad year? I would say it was a terrible year for Ethan Klein. Yeah. The year of Lofty. 2022 was the year of Lofty. I don't know about that. Yeah, Ethan Klein had a horrible year. Now, I made fun of him a bunch of times. Here's an example. Remember when he called out Joe Rogan? Do you remember when he body shamed Joe Rogan? And it was so embarrassing. It was such a what's the word I'm looking for? It was such a tone deaf. Oh, thanks again, Kristen Robertson. I appreciate it. I feel yay on Alex Jones memes tops everything this year. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, we'll get to those. I'm drinking, by the way, guys. How about you? Getting some whiskey in me. Once I start getting a little drunk, shit's gonna get wild. So Ethan Klein, in his infinite wisdom, made fun of very tone deaf. Made fun of Joe Rogan's body, right? He was like, "Oh, built different." Compared him to a dog. Okay. So we got this guy, and I had to. Guys, I had to. He blocked me after this, but I enjoy making fun of Ethan Klein more than I do Ethan Ralph. That's just me. I would rather bully Ethan Klein 24/7. But so this was one something I had to do earlier, and just to expose his hypocrisy. But here we go. We'll play this quick. I'm gonna refill my drink. Talk about built different. Yep. Playing with his poop. Playing with his poop. Woo! Hottie. Hottie. Job of the Klein. Job of the Klein.
What happened? Well, I'm on the floor.
Uh-oh. What's he doing?
What
What's he
happened?
gonna see?
Did I fucking stroke out? What happened, Hila?
I don't know. You put on your idol.
What is this? What is this?
Here it comes.
Stop it.
What a disaster. What a disaster. What is wrong with that guy? You know what I mean? Wow. He's just, and it's funny because he's put out so much content that is so farmable for it's so farmable for memes. It's so farmable. It's so, now we're on the topic of Ethan Klein. This is my favorite. Now, my favorite video that I did last year is Will Smith, but I'll play that later. But this is probably my second favorite one because I got to do a song. Okay. I got to sing a song and do a little karaoke. And not just karaoke, but I did a cover. So you'll recognize the song, but we're going to play this. Some of you probably have seen this, but you know, let's just end the year on a strong note, okay? We're going to end the year on a strong note, and we're going to sing along to the Ballad of Ethan Klein. Okay. Vocals by yours truly, Lofty Pixels. I'm gonna shit directly into my pants. I won't even flinch and then I'll wipe with my hands. Shitting in the toilet is so last year. This is how we do in 22. I haven't showered in about 20 days. It doesn't really matter if you do it my way. I don't even take it out of my diaper. I don't fucking have the time for that. Can you imagine just how free I feel? Shitting like a baby, head over heels. I'll never go back to wearing tighty whities. Listen to me take a huge dump right in my pants. I'm gonna shit right in my pants. Do you really wanna shit in toilets? Forever, right in my pants. I'm gonna shit right in my pants. I love this guy. I don't even have to worry about it. Forever. I love this guy, guys. Come on, sometimes what would we do without him? And other times I pee. And one time I sharted in the Caspian Sea. And there was that time that I peed in my basement. Never mind, that was the quarter. I went to the zoo on a Saturday.
A monkey took a shit and threw it my way. I wanted to throw some shit back at the monkey, but my mommy told me not to. Right in my pants, I'm gonna shit right in my pants. Do you really wanna shit in toilets forever, forever? Right in my pants, I'm gonna shit right in my pants. I don't even have to worry about it forever, forever.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What was I doing? I can't believe I spent time on that. Well, thanks. Thanks, guys. I had a little auto tune to help me out, but you know, both my parents are singers. Gave me some vocals. Yeah, I used to love Ethan ever since his podcast ego went straight to his head. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. But man, was that guy. Now, he wore the diaper, put it out on Twitter for everyone to see. That was him. That was his decision. That was his decision. Okay. His decision. I didn't do that. I didn't sneak a picture of his diaper. That was all him. We're going to look for another. So, we'll go back to Ethan in a little bit. We'll go back to him. Now, something else that happened. I think Lofty drinks enough. We'll get him to sing. I'll sing. Right in my pants. I'm gonna shit right in my pants. I like that song. I prefer it to the original. Let's see here. Now, well, this was interesting. This was an interesting. Now, I got something here. Do you guys do you remember? Hold on a sec. Do you remember when Mark Hamill? Okay, some of you guys probably saw all these memes, but you know, bear with me. A lot of people haven't seen them. You remember when Mark Hamill tweeted this? Wait, hold on.
New card. What do you think?
Okay, this is an actual tweet from Mark Hamill. He just said gay, 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 with a rainbow emoji, and he just sent the tweet. So, you know, I had to meme it.
New card. What do you think?
Oh, very nice.
And Razor Fist jumped in on it.
That.
Picked them up from the printers yesterday.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. Look at this.
That is really nice.
Impressive. Very nice.
Mm.
Let's see Paul Allen's card. Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God.
Something wrong? Patrick? You're sweating.
Uh-oh, it's gonna get demonetized. I gotta mute it every 2 seconds. Dildo power. Instead of throwing the lightsaber, he force pulls a dildo into his ass. I love it. I love it. Guys, 2022 was so fucking awesome. So funny. Such a good year. Such a good year for memes. I wish I had a bunch of other memes, but I can't. I didn't have time, and all I can just pull from this list. I know the Legion had some great ones this year. I know Friday Night Tights had some funny memes. I just had no time to like find all that stuff. What? Silver Ogre says, "What did I walk in on this time?" Yep, you walked in on some gay stuff. So that was Mark Hamill. And every single time Mark Hamill posts a tweet, I retweet it with that clip. Just the gay clip, the gay part. With the Star Wars music. It just says gay, 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 gay. I every time he puts something stupid, I'm trying to get him to watch it. And can you imagine if he watched that and commented and was like, I don't use dildos. Like, I just want somebody to do that. Let's see here. What do we got? Excuse me. Well, in the meantime, I have to get another quick drink, but this will give me an opportunity to play. What I'm trying to find a longer one so I can go refill my drink. Problem is I edited for the quartering, and a lot of these are just like kind of re-uploads or like just uncensored versions of stuff on his channel. So they have to be under 2 minutes because he doesn't want a long introduction to his videos, so they're all short as hell. Well, I'll play one more and then I'll play something. Here's one. Let's give a little, everybody, give it up, and give up a little love for the Umbrella Guy and Nick Ricada.
Screw it.
You cannot tell me that you think that this has been fair.
That was just a little one. I love those guys. But the whole Amber Heard thing was wild. Wild. And let's see. This is a good one.
How the blazes did you get off that?
First of all, is this too quiet? I hope it's not too quiet because I can't turn it up anymore.
You forgot one very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
So they didn't remove my character from the ride. They didn't stop selling merchandise of Captain Jack Sparrow. They didn't stop selling dolls of Captain Jack Sparrow. They didn't stop selling anything. They just didn't want there to be something trailing behind me that they'd find.
No. Wait.
Sorry.
And the fact is, Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film.
That is true, Mr. Robinborn.
Based as fuck. Johnny Depp is so fucking based. Okay. That was 2022. So now we have the Johnny Depp trial. We had the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. We had the crazy guy who ran over a bunch of people with his car. 2022 was so wild. You know what I mean? Man. Oh, thanks. Hey, buddy. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Take a double shot. All right. I'll take one right now. Woo. By the way, guys, I'm drinking whiskey, and that's hard to do for me. Might have to get some Coke. You ever have a Jack and Coke? It's not a bad drink. It's kind of a cheap bar drink, but whatever. Oh, wait. Rittenhouse was 2021. Are you sure about that? I don't know about that. I don't know. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on a second. You could be right. Hold on. Okay, so. Okay, you're right. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Well, we got Jussie Smollett. Juicy Smollett. I mean, Rittenhouse did a bunch of funny stuff in 2022. Bruce Willis retired from acting in 2022. that's a sad moment for me. That's a sad moment. The trial was this year. Yeah, I just can't. I vaguely can't remember exactly. But you know what I mean? It's hard to remember. It's so hard to remember all this stuff. Because so much happened. So I'm gonna get a quick drink. I'll be right back. But in the meantime, I'm gonna play. Hold on a second. Let's play. Well, I'll just play this. This is the longest video that I have. Just give me like 2 minutes to go get a drink. Lofty has won Memer of the Year. Congrats. I don't know, man. So many memes. So many memes. By the way, sub to well, first of all, Carpe Donktum came back this year on Twitter. He was one of the guys who inspired me back in the day in the 2016 presidential election. I used to be friends with him before he got banned, and then he would share some of my stuff. So that if you're ever wondering how I got into this, got to work for the quartering, it's largely because of Carpe Donktum. You know, his stuff is really funny. He's back on Twitter now, thankfully. You know, but sub to the Legion of Memers. Shout out to the Legion of Memers. Shout out to Stephen Voiceover, who is working for the quartering right now, and Al. We have a couple guys right now are still working for Jeremy, and we're just trying to, you know, the community is growing. And it's just fun. You know, you can make memes on your phone now. You know what I mean? You can do that on your phone. Yeah, going back a little bit, like the year before was not as interesting. Remember when Yeezy, remember when Kanye ran in 2020 and then he canceled his campaign? And then he ran again, or he apparently is he still running? Guys, is he still running for president? I guess he is. Yeah. I'm just going to play part of this video because, like I said, I have to get a drink and I don't want my computer to just be sitting here in silence. So here's something. This is not a 2022 video game, but if you like video games, I highly recommend The Last Campfire. Green mechanics. Okay. It's a pretty good game. Actually, I'm not going to play this video. I'm not going to play that one. I just got to find something longer to play. I'll play this. You can watch me rant about Avatar 2 for a couple minutes up while I go get a drink. By the way, Avatar 2 is doing pretty well. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to hit 2 billion, but I don't think it has to, according to the newest James Cameron leak. If you guys haven't seen this, this might be breaking news for some of you guys. But James Cameron, it's in this video that right here I'm about to play. James Cameron just came out and said that it was a mistake. The GQ article was a mistake. It doesn't need to be the 5th highest grossing movie of all time to break even. He says it needs to be somewhere around the 10th highest. And that could be, it's still an arbitrary number, right? But 10th to 1st, right? Or to 5th. 5th highest is $2 billion. 10th is $1.5 billion. Okay. It's a $500 million gap. Now, I'm going to play this quick. I'm going to get another drink. I'll be right back. But this is breaking information. If you haven't heard this, Ryan Kinnell, I think did a video on it, but I haven't seen too many people cover it. I think Yellow Flash did. I think it'll get close to 2 billion too. But we will see. We will see. But here, just watch this while I go get a drink. $2 billion in order to be profitable. I'm not buying it. This is I've never seen anyone present to me.
A little inaccurate on that. It's probably more like the 10th highest to break even. But yeah, it has to achieve at a very high level. But that was always a given.
Oh my God.
I'm not buying it, guys. I'm not buying it.
A little inaccurate on that. It's probably more like the 10th highest to break even. But yeah, it has to achieve at a very high level. But that was always a given. A little inaccurate on that. It's probably more like the 10th highest to break even. But yeah, it has to achieve at a very high level. But that was always a given.
I don't think it's a $2 billion movie. I think that number has been inflated by like James Cameron himself. This is the GQ article with James Cameron. This is the Holy Grail. How expensive was the movie? And this is Cameron, by the way. Very fucking. The movie was very fucking. In order to be profitable, he said, you'd have to be third or fourth highest grossing film in history. This is what James Cameron said. So people did the math and they were like, okay, what's the fifth highest grossing movie of all time? I think it was Force Awakens or something. It was like $2 billion. And they were just like, well, there, connect the dots. Therefore, Avatar needs to make $2 billion in order to be profitable. I'm not buying it. I've never seen anyone present to me a $2 billion figure without using this quote from James Cameron. Ever. I've never seen it. Just because James Cameron says, oh, this movie has to be a $2 billion success, right? Okay. The reason why would he be doing this? To get his fans that hear him say this and are like, oh shit, oh, well, I want this movie to be profitable. I got to go see it 3 times. Why would a director not do everything he can to inflate some of these numbers to get as many people out to the theater as possible? For the Avatar 2 budget, this is what we're looking at. I haven't seen anything above $500 million. More than $100 million on marketing. That is obviously true. Okay. What I'm gathering is big budget movies like this generally have, I've never heard of a movie north of $300 million for their marketing. I've never heard that in my life. This whole rumor or whatever, conspiracy or whatever you want to call it, that marketing always 100% of the time costs double of the production budget is kind of bullshit. Okay. It's kind of bullshit. If Avatar 2 costs upwards of $500 million, does it not make sense that a good chunk of that budget went into the developing costs of the technology and the production design that will also be used in the entire rest of the franchise? This is called a Deep X 3D camera, right? It's a 3D beam splitter. It's an underwater camera. Cameron invented filming techniques and equipment such as performance capture using head rigs, virtual stage called the volume, a fusion cam, a virtual cam, which all together contributed to an extremely immersive experience for the audience. All of this technology that they spent millions, maybe tens, hundreds of millions of dollars on is going to be used in the sequels. This is not just for Avatar 2. Why are we counting that in the budget of Avatar 2 when it shouldn't be? Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, the issue that I'm bringing up, I feel like a lot of people actually agree on this. The disagreement lies within like how much money it's going to make overseas and how much money the studio profits from the overseas margins. But generally speaking, the $450 million budget for Avatar 2 is really, really high. It's research and development. A lot of research and development costs, which could theoretically be, used for Avatar 3, which, I mean, it was, because they filmed it back to back, just like Peter Jackson did with the Lord of the Rings films. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I think it's inflated. Like I said, Disney or Fox, whoever greenlit the Avatar sequels, they allocated $1 billion for all 4 films. That's $250 million per movie. That seems about right. So that's where the discrepancy is, I think, mainly. And I think people are overestimating how much marketing costs and distribution. But yeah. Anyway, at this point I don't care, because it's objectively so successful that, I mean, already, that we're going to get a third one. And the third one's budget is going to be much cheaper than $450 million, which means it's going to make more money. It's going to be profitable again. and we're probably going to get 4 and 5. Whether you like the movie or not, be prepared for Avatars 3, 4, and 5 to come out every 2 years. Be prepared for Avatar AAA video games to come out. Ubisoft is already making one. Be prepared for Avatar theme park to blow up. I mean, they already have a theme park. I don't really know what this conversation about Avatar not being a cultural, kind of significant cultural, like franchise is all about. Like, people want to say, yeah, people are trying to say that, people go to the movie theater, they watch it, and they never talk about it again. But I don't really know. I don't get it. Hey, Shag, what's going on, buddy? Hi. I was on Shag's stream earlier in the week, which was one of the best streams I've been on in a while. That was a very fun one. You know what I mean? I just don't get the cultural thing. The cultural, like the fact that it's not a cultural phenomenon. I think it will be. I think if you're comparing it to Spider-Man or Star Wars that are 60, 80 plus year old franchises, that's kind of a dumb comparison. People were like, "Oh, Spider-Man No Way Home made more money and it was faster grossing, faster to $1 billion." And well, obviously Spider-Man he's up there with Pikachu in terms of like iconic, and James Bond. Like, you can't compare, it's like people are jumping to the conclusion that Avatar must be on that level in order for it to be like a successful cultural, like, phenomenon. But it's just unrealistic. It's unrealistic. It just came out in 2008. But anyway, I got more. Oh boy, I poured way too much to drink. Poured way too much. And I'm going on Flashcast after this. Flashcast. Gonna be drinking more there. Hello Kitty is more than Pokemon. Yeah, I think Hello Kitty. Well, actually, hold on. This is interesting. What do I look up? Most popular franchise all time? Here it is. All right, guys. This is what we were talking about. No. What is this? We got Wow. Okay, Hello Kitty's behind Pokemon. Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, Star Wars. You got Mario down here, like 9th or 8th. Shonen Jump comics are very popular. Shonen Jump comics are more popular than Harry Potter. Just think about, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Just think about that for a second. Think about that. That's wild. Isn't that wild? Academia, Naruto, basically most popular anime and manga. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go back $2 billion in order. You know what I mean? Let's go back to my my movie list. Hold on a sec. Ready for this? Okay. We stopped at 16. I'm going to my top 10 here. Oh, keep in mind, I haven't seen everything. This year. I still have about 10 more movies I want to watch. And I'm curating my content, so I'm not watching things that I don't think I will enjoy. I'm not watching Halloween Ends. I'm not watching a couple different movies. I'm skipping entirely. Unbearable Weight of Massive Being. Okay. This is a good movie, guys. This is a good movie. It's kind of a dumb movie. I did not give it a 4.5. I gave it a 3.5. It's kind of a dumb movie. Let's see here. And it's like, you know, I don't know if you guys haven't seen it. It's hard to explain, but it's very meta. Like it's Nicolas Cage playing himself. It's Nicolas Cage being kind of very aloof and dumb and stupid. I don't know. I guess that's how he is in real life. And the movie is I'm gonna be bad at explaining it, but it's very entertaining. I recommend it. I have make fun of me all you want, but I got Multiverse of Madness up here. Oh, I don't know why I gave it a 4. I'm gonna drop that to a 3.5. I think when I saw it a second time, I didn't like it as much. But I thought this movie was very entertaining. I know it has problems. I'm aware of all the problems. But I fucking love Zombie Strange. I fucking loved the fight between himself, like his dark self, and him, you know, his MCU version, like his dark Illuminati self. With the music, when they were battling with the musical tones and the instruments, loved it. I thought it was brilliant Sam Raimi choreography, and you know, I thought it was amazing. It blew me away, especially in IMAX. I really liked the Shuma Gorath scene at the beginning. I thought it was great. I like Shuma Gorath. He's fun. I don't know, guys. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was much more entertaining than anything else in Phase 4. Anything else. Except Spider-Man No Way Home. And Spider-Man No Way Home had some problems. I'm not going to stick on that one. The Fabelmans is very good. Very good movie. Okay. This movie, I think, just dropped on Amazon. You can watch it if you want, but it's a Steven Spielberg movie. It's about, so his father died in 2020. Steven Spielberg's mother died in 2017, I think. And I think that's why he made this movie. So this movie's about, it's a version of his childhood with characters that are not, it's not Steven Spielberg in the movie. It's a different character. But it's about how he learned to love movies and grow up to be a director. And it's very intense. Very, very depressing, but very uplifting. I love this movie. I love it. I think it's great. You know, if you're Jewish, you might connect with this movie. I don't know. It's got a lot of, you know, family, you know, issues with, like, you know, being Jewish in like a public school system and stuff. Like, I don't think it was preachy. I think it was handled with somewhat, you know, of a sophisticated, you know, screenplay and acting and all that. I don't think it was preachy, personally, but I liked it a lot. It's a good movie. And then this is interesting here. So, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay. Ye's favorite movie is The Fabelmans. Yeah, sure. No, I did not. I did watch Black Phone and I hated it. That's one of the most boring horror movies I've seen in a very long time. Half the movie is spent with a kid just sitting there doing nothing inside of a room. It's not scary at all. Nothing is scary about that movie. And the villain is not interesting. I thought it was corny, not scary, very slow, very boring. I didn't like it. But wait, give me 1 second. Sorry. My brother needed help with something. I might have to go for 30 seconds. But this movie, guys, I recommend it. I recommend it. Where do you put it on your list then? Oh, I forgot to put it on my list. The Black Phone would be above. Wow, good lord. It would be right below Bullet Train, above Love and Thunder. Whoops. So here's the here's this movie's, you know, I feel like I'm not even going to talk about this movie because everyone's talking about it. It's partially a martial arts movie and partially a comedy and partially a really innovative multiverse concept. It's better than Multiverse of Madness for sure. I just recommend it. I highly recommend it. And then this one, guys, have you heard of this movie? Yes or no? I feel like I've never heard one single person talk about this. Came out in 2022. Has anybody heard of this movie? If not, I'm going to play a trailer because it's a very, very good movie. It's based on the Thai soccer team that was stuck underneath like a cave system for like a week in Thailand. It's based on the true story. And they do an incredible job of recreating everything. Holy shit. Okay, let's watch this trailer, guys. Let's watch this trailer. And then I'm gonna go back to playing a couple memes, but we're gonna watch this trailer quick.
Hey Rick, you following what's happening in Thailand? Some kids stuck in a cave. We're on the list of rescue divers.
It's just a tourist cave.
It looks easy, but when it's flooded, it's impassable.
Takes a certain kind of mindset for the deep cave diving. You have to be a bit nuts.
They're very, very dangerous.
High water level and the low visibility. Barely shoulder wide, pulling against very strong currents.
Last seen 9 days ago, 12 boys and their coach are trapped in the flooded cave.
So Colin Farrell is in this.
Hello?
And Viggo Mortensen.
Hey, they're here.
How many of you?
13.
13.
They're all alive.
Can we go out now?
ผมยืนยันได้นะครับว่าเด็กๆต้องออกมาได้อย่างปลอดภัยครับ
You're talking about a 5-hour dive.
You try and dive those kids the whole way, all you'll be bringing out is dead bodies.
With oxygen running low, the entire nation is anxiously waiting for what will happen next.
What are you thinking? Just a crazy idea. You've got a skill none of the rest of us have.
No. It's insane. It's unethical. It's illegal.
Man's already died. We'll do nothing. We'll be bringing him out dead for sure. So you are expecting casualties?
Yes. I expect casualties.
Colin Farrell is so good in this movie.
John, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just give me a minute.
So it's just a great, real, true movie about a true story. I just highly recommend it. But that's 13 Lives. So I have that at number 11. Wow. I'll do my top 10 in a second. We're going to go back and watch some memes. We're going to go back to the year of the meme. The year of... wait, can I say the R word anymore on YouTube? Do you guys know about the new YouTube monetization not bullshit? I don't even care. I just played a whole trailer. I'm probably going to get demonetized. But apparently you can't say retard anymore. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's check this out. Okay. Now, do you guys? This blew up. This one blew up. Everybody liked this one. Poor Brittany Venti. Didn't do anything. Ethan Ralph. Now, I know I like making fun of Ethan Klein a lot. A hell of a lot. But Ethan Ralph to me is just on another level of like confusion and just stupidity. But this guy blew up on Chrissy Meyer because she read a super chat. That's it. And you know, she had a good defense for why she read it. It was some kind of sensitive topic, but she was not aware of it. Like, he just lost his mind. Then he lost his mind over Brittany Venti. But you know, and then he reviewed this video, by the way, on his live stream. He watched the entire thing. And then he said, "Oh, I gotta find it." He thought I was a girl, and he was like making fun of me. It was so funny. He thought he was like, Lofty Pixels, I thought he was a chick. I thought that was a chick.
Last
I'm gonna play this quick.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
You're a fucking whore! You're a no-good scumbag fucking whore! Do you understand me, Brittany fucking Venti?
I feel like I touched a nerve, and I didn't mean to.
You got personal one too many times, and I'm telling you, fuck you. That's what I'm saying live on air.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Heartfelt.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you're being Jack Murphy!
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah, I got some Jack Murphy for you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I got you Jack Murphy right here.
Heartfelt.
We're going to witness a staggering collapse for Nick Mercado. And it's going to be, listen, I've been here for a while. I'm a tabloid god.
No, Ralph!
It's going to be an unbelievably nasty fall for Nicholas Mercado. Go back and rerun the tape. Just go back and listen to it. Anybody listen to me now? Just go back and rerun it.
All right, I guess you're gonna fucking hate me. We're enemies for no reason. Okay.
You're on here. You're definitely enemies now.
No.
Sorry.
Oh man.
That's the way it goes.
Do you get it now, whore? I'm not stuttering! Am I fucking stuttering, you no-good 2-bit bitch? Fuck you!
She looks so peaceful. Look at this stupid face. That's it. But that was wild. He had a little bit of a meltdown. And then he went and mass flagged a bunch of people. He went and mass flagged everybody. Surprised he didn't mass flag my shit. Wait, let me find the video. Let me find the video where he's making fun of me. Oh, here. Wait, hold on. Because then he made fun of me, and then I made fun of him, and like it's like an inception of Ethan Ralph. Gotta go find it. Here it is. We gotta zoom in. Okay. Whoops.
This. Who would make this? I used to
fix it.
think Lofty. Who would make this? I used to think Lofty Pixels was a female. That's an actual dude. a man made this. Do you understand?
The world's gone mad sent $3. Imagine simping for a whore. Not me. This fag is Quarter Pounder's boyfriend.
Yeah. This truly is a new low. I didn't realize it was quite this dire.
He made that in response to this. And he hated me. Probably still hates me. I don't care. I thought Jack says, I thought you were a seal sitting in front of a laptop. No, that's another meme that people make fun of me. I'm so bullied. I am the most bullied person on in the fandom menace. Is that what we call ourselves? I don't even fucking know anymore. I don't care. I don't even care, guys. I just like talking about movies and video games. That's all I like to do. That's all I want to do. Oh, do you guys remember birthing people? Was that this year? Was birthing people a thing this year? I'm just gonna fucking play this. Oh, hold on.
There's a lot of negative stuff out there, so we're here to change the narrative. We are here for birthing people.
Hello, I'm Lorna. I'm a doula educator, and hypnobirthing teacher from Birmingham. And I'm here for birthing people.
Hi there. My name's Jo Dunn. I'm a birth and postnatal doula, and I'm here for birthing people.
I'm Kim. I'm a queer doula, and I'm here for birthing people.
I love his laugh.
I'm Debs. I'm an independent midwife, and I'm here for birthing people.
My name is Ali Monahan. I'm a newly qualified midwife, and I am here for birthing people.
Hi.
This could have got me canceled, but I think I'm okay.
I'm a doula educator,
this next
speaker,
part,
and birth activist, and I am here for birthing people.
My name is AJ Silver. I'm a doula, a trainee breastfeeding counsellor, and a baby growing consultant, and I'm here for birthing people.
I haven't killed anybody since 1984.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Oh my god. I just wanted them to shut up. That's, you know what I mean, guys? That's all I wanted. What just shut up. I can't believe that was actually real. All right, what else we got? Oh, thank you, Roman King. I appreciate it. A lot of the shit just makes itself. You just got to have. I figured out that the way to kind of make funny memes is to be on top of like wild content that like just is all over the internet, and then have an extensive knowledge of movies and pop culture, so you can pull from reference points and like compile them into like a funny meme, like edit version of that, of whatever you're making fun of. And if you have an extensive knowledge, it's easier because you don't have to repeat yourself. Like I try not to repeat myself, even though I use Homelander a lot in my memes. But I got, Jurassic Park meme here. I got, True Romance. I pull up, there's a Misery meme that I have. I don't know. You know what I mean? It helps to like be aware of like all kinds of different pop culture stuff. Oh, thank you, buddy. Oh, you want to get me on Timcast? That would be crazy. You know what's funny? I'm well, I don't want to get into it. But yeah, I'm friends with Timcast's Tim Pool's brother. Although I've met him a couple times. But yeah. I just go with the flow, guys. I go with the flow. Trying to grow my channel right now. It's kind of hard. Very difficult to grow your channel on YouTube. So feel free to like and subscribe, guys. I'm up to 7.8 thousand subscribers at the moment. If you haven't, subscribed, that would be awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna do something crazy and wild for my 10,000 sub meme live stream. 10K. I'll do something wild. We're not quite there yet. Let's go back to my movies quick. Happy New Year, Adega Outlaw. Happy New Year, buddy. Happy New Year. I don't think. Oh, Tim requires people to be in person. Oh, I've been to live events before and met all these people. I don't care about that. You're friends with the jacket thief? Yeah. I don't know anything about that nonsense. I don't know anything about it. I'm not getting involved. I know you're joking. So let's hear. Here's an interesting thing, guys. I'm gonna go to my top 10. All right, guys. I have the Batman at my number 10. 10th favorite movie of the year. I really enjoyed this movie. I think it has room to grow. I think the franchise has room to grow. I think the second one needs to be a little bit shorter, a little bit tighter. But I love what Matt Reeves did with the aesthetics of Batman. I love the dark, almost like noir-ish. I know that word gets thrown around all the time. Noir is technically like a black and white, photography, but I like that gritty, style of Batman. I like it. And it's definitely different vibes than Christopher Nolan. It has its own unique style. Pattinson has a very eerie way of his persona as Batman. I looked into it a little bit, and he kind of pulled some inspiration from Nosferatu, which is a vampire movie. And if you know anything about Dracula, in that movie, he kind of walks very stiff, and he doesn't move his body very much. And you see that in the Batman. You see the way Robert Pattinson walks and looks at people is very deliberate. It's very kind of creepy. And the opening shot to this movie is incredible. The opening montage where he is the fear of the dark, the darkness. The criminals don't know where he is, but that makes them terrified because he could be around any corner, which makes him more powerful because he's only one man. But it's a very deep concept. I loved it. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a swig of my whiskey. Colin Farrell had a great year. The Penguin. He was fucking amazing as the Penguin. He was fantastic in 13 Lives, and he was fantastic in Banshees of Inisherin, which I'll get to in a second. Top Gun Maverick, incredibly entertaining movie, wildly entertaining. I didn't as much care for the plot. I wish it wasn't so repetitive. The first movie, it's basically just Top Gun 1 with a reskin, basically. But that's not why the movie's good. The movie's good because of the practical effects and the brilliant action fighter jet choreography. Like, holy fuck. It's so epic. So awesome in IMAX. I watched it twice. Very good movie, number 9. X and Bones and All I'll talk about in a second. Avatar is up here at 6. I liked it more than Top Gun. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, guys. Yes, I did. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I was a YouTuber 12 years ago. I know how hard it is. Yes. Hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Kristen. Or Christian. Christian. I don't know why I hate you, but I love hate. Oh, okay. It's about me. I thought it was about a movie. Well, thank you. I love and hate myself too. I appreciate the donation, buddy. Because my stream's going to get demonetized, so any super chats are welcome. I'm just going to put that out there. Or a hug. If you come over and give me a hug, that counts. Worst vampire ever? Pattinson took 14 years to become a bat. Well, I mean, oh, you're talking about. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Twilight. No, Pattinson's a great actor. So what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, Avatar, loved it. Blew my mind so much that I watched it twice in 1 week. It has flaws. Like here, for example, I gave it a 4. This is my rating. I gave it a 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. I'll just rattle them off quick. I don't love the villain. I like the villain a little bit more in this one than in the first movie. The plot is simple, but better than the first one. The characters are much better in this movie than in the first one. The drama is much better in this movie than in the first one. I actually teared up twice in this movie. Twice. 2 different times. And if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, but there's a character death. Another thing about this movie is there's stakes. There's high stakes. You don't exactly know when someone's going to die. And, there's a significant character in this movie dies. But mostly, guys, holy shit. This is the most immersive movie I've ever seen in terms of technology, in terms of immersion. I mean, ever. I'm talking ever in my life, and I've seen it like 2,000 movies. It's like the most visually stunning thing I've ever seen outside of probably like Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. But you can't compare those two because that was 80, 90% practical effects, and this is 100% CGI or 95% CGI. And I like them for different reasons. I like the CGI in this movie because I don't think you could have done this with practical effects. It would have been a disaster. It would have been a bad movie. What they did was stunning. Absolutely stunning. Motion capture is like light years ahead of anything else in Hollywood, except maybe Thanos, you could argue. Thanos had really good motion capture. But this is so much more fucking impressive than any Marvel movie I've ever seen. I could go on and on about it. The action was incredible. The directing, I don't know what he was talking about. The gun, like, he doesn't like guns anymore, James Cameron, apparently. But there's guns in this movie, and they were pretty cool. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I think a lot of those quotes get taken out of context. I'm just going to say it. A lot of those quotes, this is what happens, guys. A director will be interviewed by some fucking stupid journalist, and they'll bait him into answering a question, and he'll give an off-the-cuff response, and then he won't think about it ever again. But the journalist will then take that quote and manipulate it in an article, and present and frame it in a way that makes him sound like he is some sort of well, I know he's anti-gun because he lives in New Zealand and that's what they do. But in terms of Hollywood, there's guns in the fucking movie, guys. There's a big action scene. There's 2 of them. There's 2 gunfights, like big ones. One at the end and one in the beginning. I just think, and the feminist quote was taken out of context. Yeah, there's a pregnant woman in this movie who's running around shooting a bow and arrow. They're aliens, and they have 10 to 20 times the amount of superior bone structure and athleticism as human beings. B, I'm pretty sure, like, if a pregnant woman, especially a very athletic one, had no choice but to fight for herself, I'm pretty sure she could do it. Now, it would be much less, human beings, like we're talking about human beings, so she would probably die. But like I said, these are fucking aliens. Who cares? Like literally, if that's something that bothers you, it shouldn't bother you. And the toxic masculinity thing, once again, it's clearly obvious he was talking about himself. He used to be an asshole on set. And he says in the quote, I tried to get rid of the toxic, testosterone. He said, I tried to get rid of it or something along those lines. Like he was talking about his own behavior on set. He wasn't telling you, he doesn't hate you. He's not telling you that you suck ass because you're a fucking guy. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. If people are not watching the movie because of that, well, it's your loss. If I walked up to him right now and was like, "Hey, James Cameron, you think he would hate me because I'm a dude?" No, he would be like, he would want to hear what I thought about his movie. Top 5. Here we go. All right. These are very hard to rank, and I did rank them, but here we. I'll do a little breakdown quick. I'm not going to go into detail. Get back to a couple memes in a second. Number 5, I have The Innocents. Very underrated movie. I don't think I've met another person on planet Earth has actually seen it, but it's from Sweden. Okay, so if you like Let the Right One In, you would like this movie. It's essentially a masterpiece, in my opinion. It's about a bunch of kids that develop superpowers. But it's so subtle and creative with the way it's filmed, and the dialogue and like the perspective is all from the children, and they're confused about their own abilities and they don't understand what's happening, and their parents don't believe anything that they say, so they can't talk to the adults. They're trying to figure it out for themselves. It's very, very well written, and it's very disturbing. It's fucked up. The movie's fucked up in a very good way. Like, it's very realistic. It's very metaphorical, but at the same time, it's not one of those horror movies that none of it actually is real and it's all like a metaphor. No, shit actually fucking happens in this movie. But it's just a really, really, I can't recommend this movie enough for people who, if you don't like foreign movies, or if you don't like slow burn suspense, like if you need constant action in your movies, you're going to hate this movie. If you need a narrative to drive the story along constantly, you might not like this movie. But that's not who I am. I don't really care. I like when there's really good characters, and I like when there's realism, and I like to meditate on like themes and ideas and like what a character would do in this situation. I don't know. I love movies like this. Like I said, Let the Right One In is fantastic. It's very similar. Oh, Camelot's on? Yeah. He's taking my people. That's okay. I'm going to chat with him a little bit later. I love Camelot. Number 4, I have The Banshees of Inisherin. Okay. This movie is fucking incredible. This is about two best friends. I'm not spoiling anything, but this is about two best friends, and their relationship falls apart in the beginning of the movie, and only one of them wants to keep the relationship going, and it's so beautiful. It's one of the best bromance films I've ever seen in my life. It's fucking incredible. Colin Farrell is man, he probably should win Best Actor. He probably should win. If he doesn't win, I'd have to see who else is nominated, but holy shit, he's amazing in this. And Brendan Gleeson. So if you guys have seen the movie, if you guys have seen this movie here, In Bruges, another incredible movie. This is the same director, same actors, okay? Same two actors. It's called The Banshees of Inisherin. Telling you right now, It's a very slow movie. Once again, this is not Bullet Train, okay? I don't know. I mean, some people just, that's not your thing, but a movie is a movie. Like if it tells a great, like I go to theater all the time. I love Broadway. I watched, The Crucible recently. You know, I don't need a constant fast-paced editing narrative to like entertain me in a movie. This is a very theatrical, beautiful story. But yeah, I recommend it if you like those kind of movies. It takes place in Ireland. It's very much like a theater, like a play, but like a movie version of a play. It's beautiful. I have Nope at number 3. All right, I'm talking too much. Hold on, let me take a drink. I'm trying to get drunk. Oh, Jonathan Gonzalez agrees with me, likes it, and Solid Redfield says Lofty's better than Camelot. Thank you. You think it should win Best Picture? I agree. Well, I don't agree, but of the ones that are nominated, yes, 100%. If we put them together, we will get Camelofty. Ah, that's true. Now, okay, guys. What did I say this was? This is my top 3. All right, we're getting to the good. I didn't give this a perfect 5 because I'm very picky, guys, with my 5 out of 5s. It almost has to be like God tier. Like it almost has to be like something like Jesus Christ would like have filmed in order to give it a perfect 5. But this movie is incredible. And I'll tell you why. This is the most unique alien UFO movie I've ever seen. It's not a predictable Hollywood movie. It's incredibly unique. So Peel gets points for that. I'm a big fan of monster movies, and that's exactly what this is. So I'm a sucker for monster movies, and that's exactly what this is. Now, I wish I knew why people didn't like this movie. A lot of the times I hear, okay, this movie to me was super deep and incredibly complex. I had to watch it multiple times. There's a lot going on. Jordan Peele is very symbolic. Very symbolic. Jordan Peele knows so much about the horror genre. I mean, you could tell he's watched every Hitchcock movie. He's watched every Twilight Zone episode. He's watched every Spielberg movie. It's obvious from watching it. If you're a cinephile, you can tell just by watching his movies. And because of that, he's very in tune with the genre of sci-fi horror, right? And I think what this does is it tells the movie is about spectacle. The movie is about walking down, car accident on the side of the road. You slow your car down to look at it. That's what this movie's about. The idea of like, or like the Will Smith slap, right? That was everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about that for days and days and days and days and days. This movie has very interesting themes about what human beings find entertaining and like at the detriment to their own like life and their own health. They will cling on to something that is like entertaining or unhealthy, and they can't help it. That's who we are as human beings. So there's a lot of symbolism going on. There's a lot of references to Akira. There's a lot of references to Evangelion. There's a lot of references to the Bible. There's a lot of references to other anime that H.P. Lovecraft. If you didn't pick up on any of this stuff, well, it's definitely there. You missed it. Like I said, this movie is very deep. Like people were like, "What the fuck was the point of the chimpanzee in this movie? It was a pointless, dumb scene. It meant nothing to the plot." It meant everything to the plot, guys. And like I said, most people haven't seen this movie. I'm not going to spoil it. But watching a chimpanzee tear somebody's fucking face off their face, I mean their face off their head. Now, you don't actually see it in the movie, but that's happened in real life, right? It's terrifying. It's a horrifying thing, but it's something you can't you can't look away from. Like you can't look away from it. And there's also this idea of like taming wild creatures, right? Can you tame a chimpanzee? Can you do it? Probably a terrible idea. I mean, definitely 100% a terrible idea, but people think they can do it, and then they get their face ripped off and they die or they're permanently mutilated. And that's a lesson that we keep failing to learn. But the point, that blends perfectly. Oh, I'm a little bit drunk. That concept blends perfectly into the alien UFO storyline of this movie, because they're trying to, once again, he's trying to tame it. They're trying to take pictures of it. They're trying to lure it. And I can't, I'm done talking about it. It's just, I think it's a masterpiece or close to it. The Northman, what is there to say about the Northman that hasn't already been said about fucking the best movies of all time? Like, it's a genius movie. Yes, I watched Del Toro's Pinocchio. Yes, I forgot to add it to my list. By the way, guys, there's two movies that should be on this list that are not. One of them is Del Toro's Pinocchio, probably in my top 10. Maybe 11 or 12. And then another one I'll tell you about in a second. But The Northman, guys, it's just a masterpiece. It's the most realistic Viking movie ever made, by far. And it's the purest version of Hamlet that exists outside of Shakespeare. And Shakespeare based his play off of the legend of Amleth, right? This is Amleth in the movie. This is what Hamlet is based on. There is so much going on in this movie. The filmmaking is mind-boggling. Don't know how they did it. There's some really, really cool long, like one-shot takes in the movie. There's some amazing cinematography. Robert Eggers goes out of his way to make everything as real as possible. He did the same thing in The Witch and in The Lighthouse, including the language, right? He is obsessed with aesthetic and making everything as realistic as humanly possible. And he's the best at it. He's the best. And Alexander Skarsgård in this movie was fucking Chris Hemsworth, Henry Cavill caliber, like, action star. He blew up in this movie. He blew up. Loved him. I loved everything about this movie. And then Pearl I have at the top. Now, it could be behind The Northman. It probably should be. But I just fucking love this movie. I'm not going to recommend this movie to anybody because it's a very, very, very... Oh, no, I'll recommend it. But I'm saying the reason I like this movie is it's hard for me to describe. I think it's a brilliant fable or parable about a girl who wants to be an actor or a star, and she can't because her family... I relate to her a lot, by the way. Like, I can't describe to you how good of a performance this is. She should win Best Actress if she's not nominated, sadly. But she should easily win Best Actress. It's a brilliant masterpiece. Maybe I'll do a whole video on it. I don't feel like talking about it anymore. It's just fantastic. I love it. But by the way, Flashcast is starting, guys. He starts late. You guys know it. If you want to, I'm gonna hop over there shortly. I'm gonna play a couple more memes. If you guys want to watch some more funny videos, I'll probably be on for another 30 minutes. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he'll start till 10:30. I wish it had more blood. Are you talking about The Northman? Yeah, so, okay. The Northman made $70 million, guys. What the fuck? Why did none of you go watch this movie in theaters? I know some of you did, but like, what are we doing? Why are we going to see Marvel movies and not this? Fucking hate. And you know, everybody's like, now I love Gary, but he brought up a good point the other day when I was arguing with him about the state of film and cinema in 2022, right? And I was like, Gary, like I was like, there's a lot of good movies this year. And he was like, yeah, but those are all like cinephile stuff. He's like, we need the big fish to be good. And I was like, yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, look, my top 10 has three blockbuster movies: Avatar, Maverick, and Batman. Batman might not even be in there. I have another movie that I just watched last night called Decision to Leave, which is a director of Old Boy put out a movie this year, and it's a masterpiece. But anyway, I have like 2 movies in my top 10 that are blockbusters. Everything else, X, Bones and All, I forgot to talk about these, but they're incredible horror movies. Incredible. X is a throwback to the 70s grindhouse films like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and has an amazing editing. By the way, same guy who directed Pearl. Okay, Ty West. Ty West also, maybe if you're a horror fan, you might like these. He did The Innkeepers. He did a couple VHS. He did The House of the Devil. He did. He's a very good director. I think he's like the Tarantino of horror. That's my opinion. Bones and All is a fucking beautiful movie, beautiful love story, but it just happens to have cannibalism. And it's a very, very, very well acted and great directing and writing and acting and everything about it is a very good movie. I love it. But like, Gary's right. These movies are not mass market. Like, if you're not into, you know, aesthetic genre horror movies, or if you're not into like indie horror movies, or if you're not into, you know, films like Banshees of Inisherin, you know, if you're more of a pop culture nerd, then yeah, you had a horrible year. 2022 sucked. But if you're a cinephile, if you're like a movie fan, if you're a fan of movies, which I am, I just like movies. I don't care if it's Top Gun. I don't care if it's The Northman. I don't care if it's some obscure, you know, Swedish film, right? Like The Innocents. It's not real. I mean, you know, a lot of people like Let the Right One In. It's a good vampire movie. But like, I just like good movies, guys. I don't give a fuck what kind of movie it is. That's why my top here, if we go up to here, if you go up to my lists, right? Here's my top 100. Here's my top 100 all time. Look what's up there. Lord of the Rings, one of the most popular movies of all time, right? Do I care that it's popular? Like, no. There's some film snob elitist that will be like, what, you know, they'll make fun of you if you have Lord of the Rings in your top 5. They'll be like, oh, it's too popular. Why don't you watch some fucking South African movie? Okay, that's not, you shouldn't be like that kind of person. But at the same time, I do like artistic movies, and I like going out of my way to find movies that have had terrible marketing, because not every movie that is a masterpiece has had good marketing, right? Or is a much older movie like Stanley Kubrick's The Paths of Glory, which is a masterpiece, but everyone only talks about The Shining and 2001: A Space Odyssey and A Clockwork Orange and Full Metal Jacket. Nobody talks about this, but it's just as good as all those movies. So you know what I mean? Like, it's all I give a fuck about is how good the fucking movie is. That's it. Andrei Rublev, 1966 Russian art house movie. Masterpiece. This is much more like a live action painting. I will say it's a very artistic, esoteric movie. But I love art. I love painting. I love, you know, Caravaggio is one of my favorite human beings of all time. But like, I fucking love this movie, you know. Alien is my number 2. Extremely popular horror movie, but it's also a masterpiece. The point I'm trying to make is, guys, just because 2022 sucked for blockbuster movies, very, very popular normie movies, does not mean it was a bad year. Like, it was a terrible year for Jurassic World. It was a terrible year for Marvel. It was a terrible year for DC. It was a terrible year for, you know, fantasy shit like Rings of Power, like the fucking The Witcher. But that's only like, I don't know about you guys, but like that's only like one of my hobbies. I'm not just a pop culture enthusiast. I'm not just a fantasy nerd. So I can't pretend to be super outraged about how bad the year was, because like I said, I gave all of these movies in my top 10 like 4.5 out of 5 stars. Like, you know, like what am I supposed to do? Like just pretend that these don't exist and then like never mention them and never talk about them like everybody else does? No, fuck that. Gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. Oops, now I'm on Twitter. When I get distracted, I go to Twitter. Oops. Did I say Caravaggio? Yeah, he's a fantastic artist, painter. Joshua Gonzalez says Paths of Glory is better than The Shining and A Clockwork Orange. Well, there you go. You got good taste, Joshua. Thank you, Christian Robertson. I appreciate it. Your thought on James Wan horror movies? I like him. Not a big James Wan fan. I'll tell you right now. I'll go through his. I'll just do this quick because he's very, very popular. Hold on, where the fuck is he? I just gotta click on one of his movies. Insidious. Just go to him. All right, James Wan. Conjuring's overrated. It's a much more. It's a good horror movie, but it's nowhere near as good as The Exorcist. Aquaman 2 sucks fucking ass. Or, I'm sorry, Aquaman 1. Hate it. I think that movie is a terrible movie. Malignant is surprisingly entertaining. It's not a great movie, but I think the concept is actually really cool. I like Saw. Don't like The Conjuring 2. Insidious is okay. It's not as good as The Conjuring. Don't give a fuck about Fast and the Furious movies. Insidious Chapter 2 sucked. Dead Silence is ass. What else? Death Sentence, haven't seen it. And then he's produced a lot of films. So I can't even call myself a fan, really, to be honest. I just think he's overrated. There's so many better horror directors. Well, if he's one of your favorites, I'm sorry that I just shit on him. Like I said, I like The Conjuring and I like Saw. I love Saw. I think it's great. You know what I mean? I don't know. Where was I at? Oh, look what I just did. I just ranked my top 100 favorite Japanese movies of all time. I love this site. Guys, just add me on Letterboxd. Add me on Letterboxd. But I went down today. I spent like 3 hours sorting this list. It's fucking really difficult, but I managed to do it. But if you're into Japanese cinema, I'm going to do a whole stream dedicated to this list, an entire stream. Stay tuned, you know, put the notifications on. I'll probably do that in a couple weeks. But like, I'm obsessed with Japanese movies. Obsessed. Okay. I've seen many more than this, but like I topped out at 100 because then it starts to get into movies that I'm like not a super huge fan of. So like that's kind of where I stopped. But you know what I mean? I love Letterboxd. Letterboxd is really awesome. If you want a really good Japanese movie to recommend right now, I'll give you one. Go Yoken. Go Yoken. Watch it. Samurai movie. Fantastic. Kill Bill inspired, you know, samurai movie. Another one is called, let's find another one. Drive My Car. Should have won Best Picture last year. Fantastic movie. Seven Samurai is really good. You know, you got a Kurosawa adaptation of King Lear Shakespeare called Ran. Masterpiece. Onibaba's a masterpiece. Evangelion, the new Evangelion movies are incredible. Grave of the Fireflies is a masterpiece. Guys, Assassination, 1960. Oh, I have a lot of really old, obscure Japanese new wave films. Like, this is when Japan was at its most creative, I think, was in the 1960s. And they were doing some of the most, a lot of Tarantino is inspired by almost all of these films. Assassination, Double Suicide. And if you think Tarantino is innovative, this shit was fucking brilliant. And I'm talking about way ahead of its time. Double Suicide, incredible photography. Anyway, let me go back. Tokyo Drifter is really good. The Right, I have seen The Right. I love Anthony Hopkins. I love it. Well, The Right, I think is okay. I like Anthony Hopkins. Let's watch one or two more of these guys. I haven't played enough funny videos. This one's, I'm gonna find a really funny one. Okay. You guys ready for this? This is my, now, I like Rings of Power, right? But you know what? I'm allowed to roast it because I like it. So here's me roasting Rings of Power. All right.
Okay, what we're seeing here now is what looks like some sort of ancient creature being viciously attacked by a white supremacist wizard for no apparent reason. We now know that Durin's folk and his Nazi followers had been mining for mithril to fund their capitalist agenda. And mind you, the dwarves of color in the region are shocked and saddened by the disturbance of such a fiery but peaceful creature. I also have news from Rivendell that the Proud Fellowship, led by the alt-right cult hero Frodo Baggins, is in possession of the One Ring. This is a very deadly weapon which Frodo has carried across state lines, despite the fact that he resides in the Shire, which, as you know, is a predominantly white suburban neighborhood. We will, of course, keep you updated on this tragic situation as it unfolds. Back to you, Galadriel. Thank you, Don Lemon. Aaron Deere.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it for a second. That was so much fun to make. I had to find a way to make it sound like CNN, but at the same time pull in a bunch of Lord of the Rings references. And I thought it was. I think I did a good job. So here's Galadriel. Okay, let's see what she has to say.
Stay safe. Well, there you have it, folks. White people are objectively the single most violent race in all of Middle-earth. They leave nothing but destruction wherever they go. What's that? My producer is telling me something.
Uh-oh.
Lothlorien has the highest population of whites in Middle-earth? And we haven't had a single instance of violent crime here in over 2,000 years?
Uh-oh.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
That is it for us today. I'm Galadriel. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album.
Remember the Bill O'Reilly meme? I did it. I did the Bill O'Reilly. It's exactly what he says. That is it for us today, and thanks for watching. We're going to leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. I don't know, man. Lord of the Rings, it's like, there's so many references. But that was fun. And like I said, I don't like Rings of Power. I just don't think it's the worst thing I've ever seen. I think She-Hulk is so much worse. I would rather watch Rings of Power 10 times than She-Hulk. I would rather watch Rings of Power than Blood Origin. I would rather watch Rings of Power than fucking Boba Fett. Come on, guys. There were some decent moments in Rings of Power. Adar is a good actor. That character had a couple really good monologues. Especially when he was roasting the fuck out of Galadriel. He was like, ho, ho, ho. You are even more evil than I am. I thought that was a really good scene. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yes, that's correct. Have I seen Shoplifters? I love Shoplifters. I love it. I love Shoplifters. I think that's Hirokazu Koreeda, right? He's like the only modern Japanese director that's like worth watching, besides like Takeshi Miike. Well, he's not even making movies anymore. Yeah, it's basically just Koreeda. Everything else is anime. All the best Marvel modern Japanese films are anime, except Koreeda films, and he has one coming out this year, which I'm excited about, called Brokers. Can't wait to watch it. What does this say? You, Lord of the Rings, the 1350 crime statistics. Hey, as long as I, you know what? As long as I hide behind the fact that it's just a meme, I think I'm okay. I'm not going to get canceled. Yeah. Oh, dude. Guys. Do you remember the ad? Do you remember the Rings of Power ad? Okay, this one's funny too. I got to play this one. This is... Oh, I remember Gary shared this one on Twitter. He liked it a lot. Oh, you saw Brokers? Nice. Have you seen Decision to Leave yet? That's a really good one. I saw it last night. Loved it. Anyway, sorry guys. I'm going to play this right now. It's fucking hilarious. It's funny because it's not even an exaggeration. It's literally the ad that they dropped was about this cringe. I added like new characters to it. Joe Biden.
Got fixed. He walked out of the trailer at some point.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Woo!
Oh shit, shake it, ass mama, looking like a gypsy. Stop, fall back, get up, down, let me see it.
Woo!
Oh shit, shake it, ass mama, looking like a gypsy.
Calling yourself liberal, wearing socks that don't match and having a beard, and walking around in a feminine way with your hands out of your side. Like, break up families, guns are bad, men are bad.
Well, that was wild. That was wild. But that's what they did. They put an ad out with all the characters moving forward like that and just a black void. And it was so cringe. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh, guys. You know what's crazy? This year I had a video with 1.2 million views. I've never had anything like that in my life. It was this one.
Five freaks, 7 days a week. Wet ass P-word, make that pull out game weak. Hold up, yeah, you effing with some wet ass P-word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P-word. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass P-word. Beat it up, N-word, extra charge, extra large, extra hard. Put this P-word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top if I want to ride. Do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P-word is wet, come take a dive. Whores in this house. There's some
Whores in this house. Ben is spitting fire.
whores in this house. Hold up, certified.
You know what it is? You know what it is, guys? It's the combination of She-Hulk, Homelander, and Ben Shapiro. All of those things combined, it's like viral. It's like viral. It's like a formula to go viral, and I didn't even try it. It just happened. But anyway, dude, I know I'm skipping over some stuff, but I'm trying to get off before Flashcast starts. Yeah, I might be a little bit late for Flashcast. That's okay. He goes a long time. We skipped some good shit, guys. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. Guys, don't leave yet. There's some funny shit here. I want to play two videos. I'm playing the Joker video right now. I'm playing the Will Smith Joker slap. By the way, this is my favorite moment of the whole year. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock in the face. In the face. Best 22 moment. Best moment of the decade. It's just, guys, come on. It's so epic. Anyway, so here's what I did. If you haven't seen this, I spent a couple hours and I re-edited the ending to the Joker, and I juxtaposed it with Will Smith, and I basically tried to do a parallel. So every time the Joker's on screen, then I cut to Will Smith, and I go back to the Joker. And what I'm trying to do is, like, I think there's so much going on. There's so much similarities happening that it freaked me out. And the more I spent time on this video, the more I realized how many parallels there were. And I'm telling you, it's a fucking wild similarity. Okay. It's crazy. Just consider how similar this shit is. Just watch.
My life is nothing but a comedy. I am overwhelmed. Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy. Now, know to do what we do, you got to be able to take. Comedy is subjective, Murray. Abuse, you got to be able to have. I'm tired of pretending it's not. People talk crazy about you.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
All of you, the system that knows so much, people disrespecting you. You decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's funny or not.
Guys, look at this shot right here. Remember when he was like, you decide what's funny or not? That's fucking Will Smith. He was saying, Chris Rock, your joke was not funny, and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to shoot you in the face. That's exactly what he fucking did.
Or not. You got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Yeah. Nobody's civil anymore.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, what do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross a mentally ill loader, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you. There's a society that abandons him and treats him like trash. Love will make you do crazy things. I'll tell you what you get. Call the police. You get what you fucking deserve. Thank you. Hoping Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Do you hear that laugh at the end? He did a Joker laugh.
Good night. I always remember. That's.
Now watch this. This took me like an hour and a half to find all of these videos.
Again, with breaking news on the new fallout over that slap on stage.
I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless. En masse.
Netflix quietly back Will Smith production.
Now, yeah, I got Asmongold, I got The Quartering, I got, CNN, I got Joe Rogan. They're all talking about Will Smith. It's so similar, guys. Will Smith was the Joker. Like, am I wrong? Come on. It's freaky. It's actually, over here on the left is fucking OJ Simpson talking about Will Smith. Like, this was the most fucking insane moment of the entire year. By far. I think. And I'm happy it happened. I feel bad his career got fucked, but you know what? It was so entertaining. Well, you know what? So Roman says the Joker was based though. Will is a cuck. But here's the deal. What if Will Smith is based? Like, what if? I'm not saying he is. And also I'm not saying the Joker's based, because the Joker's, Batman's got to take down the Joker. But like, it makes you think twice a little bit. It just kind of does. Especially when we present these people, okay, a fictional character, it's much easier to empathize with and to feel like they go, oh, dude, that guy goes so fucking hard. I love that. I love Frieza. He's a fucking genociding maniac, but we love Frieza. I love Frieza, right? Somebody in real life who's a genocidal maniac, we're not supposed to like that person. But obviously we can separate those, reality from fiction. And, it's, the fiction is a presentation. It's not like real people have been massacred and shit. It's just kind of, I'm not saying Will Smith, I agree. He's a bitch for slapping Chris Rock. I agree. But it's like, if this was a movie or if it was a character, he is the Joker. I think we've established that. Dude, I remember Frieza. Look, yeah, leftists love Che Guevara. That's true. But look, you know what else? The leftists also think that if you like Frieza, that you're problematic. They'll be like, oh, Che Guevara, I fucking love that guy. And then if you turn around and if you like Walter White from Breaking Bad, they'll call you like a white supremacist. Like they'll call you like a problematic, toxic, masculine. You know what I mean? They can't handle fictional villains. There was a big thing going around about how it's problematic to if Frieza is your favorite fucking character. Fuck these people. You know what I mean? Got to follow up with the Chappelle interview where he says the people aren't weak. The environment is sick. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I want to play this quick though, because this is my other really entertaining. Wait, hold on. Because people are going to leave for Flashcast soon. I just wanted to play one more video. What should we end it with, guys? What should we? I know what to. I want to end it with Ethan Klein. Fuck it. I still haven't played this one. It's my favorite. Warnings. All right, so I did Jordan Peterson. I did a little bit of a Jordan Peterson voiceover. Wait, what's going on? Wait, what's going on? Is what my voice? In the meme? Oh, anyway. Lofty Pixel says, Doomer Media said that he hates video games with the story on EFAP. You need to come up with the worst take. That sounds retarded. That sounds absolutely stupid. Maybe I should have that guy on my stream. We can have a little debate. I don't know. Fuck it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Maybe he has a reason. I don't know. I did the Jack Murphy is back video. I already did that one. Sags. If you missed it, it's on my channel. It's you have to scroll down a little bit. So I'm gonna end it with this. No, I might do one more after this. But I love making fun of Ethan Klein, and so I did it. Ethan Klein, Jordan Peterson. This was funny. You will be held. So this is what happened. Jordan Peterson says, "Okay, I'm gonna read the narration in my video, but he tweeted this to H3H3 Productions. He just said that he's going to be held to a higher standard and the left is eventually going to come after him and he's going to get canceled by the left. That's all he said.
Held to a higher and soon impossible to maintain ethical standard.
He's a power bottom. Power bottom is a guy who likes to wildly ride the peg of another dude.
by the very mob you currently wish to please.
Y'all really need some
Kermit the Frog.
LGBTQT.
Why? What did
Shut up.
What did I say wrong?
Shut up.
Colin, if you have a problem with my character,
You got it right. I mean, you
I
literally
knew exactly
got it
what
right.
a power bottom was.
Yeah.
Then you will make a mistake,
Okay, we have a call about the top bottom stereotype.
and they will devour you with glee.
So Matt, what have I got wrong?
I know often you feel inclined to describe someone where you think they might be a bottom. And I think that's often a misconception. I think one that comes to mind was maybe Jordan Peterson that you described as probably being someone that would be a bottom.
Please take this warning seriously. I like you.
To be on the bottom is to give. It's to give. You know,
Based.
It's a gracious thing. Like theoretically, Jordan Peterson, if he was a power bottom, he could still be alpha. Apologies to whatever his name was. Apparently, I was homophobic to him. People say it was gross and disappointing. Saying you can guess if Matt is a power bottom by his voice is so gross. But I was right. That was the point. He said it sometimes feels like Ethan thinks LGBTQ plus people are exotic or something. It's super uncomfy. I do think some of y'all are way too fucking sensitive to the show. To be
He
totally
called them
honest,
unsensitive.
I think
or
this with
insensitive.
peace and love, you might be too sensitive to watch this show. If you're watching this show and you're perpetually offended by things I'm saying, you may want to just stop watching. Like genuinely.
Oh.
Ha! Gotcha.
He lost 10,000 subscribers because of that. I fucking love Jordan Peterson. But you know what I mean? Ethan had a horrible year. Horrible year. Holy shit, he had a terrible year. I know Flashcast is starting. Yes, somebody asked if there's going to be another live stream afterwards. Yes, there will be. Yes, there will be. Yes, there will be. It's called Flashcast. It's on Yellow Flash YouTube channel. I'll play one more. But if you guys ever want to go check out any of my old videos, feel free. I'll keep them up there. Let's see. They're just time capsules of really funny shit that happened, you know. Like Elon Musk. Let's see if I can find a good one. Joe Rogan says what we're all thinking. Frost. We did Frost. We did some of this stuff. We did the Right in My Pants music video. We did. Oh, the Joe Rogan Gupta one went wild on Twitter. Fuck. I'm trying to find. Well, I guess I'll go up to the top. I like this one. We're gonna end it with Kanye, guys. We're gonna end it with Kanye. Well, should I do an Elon one quick? Let's do an Elon one, and then we'll end it with Kanye. Okay. All right, we'll do an Elon one. Let's see. Elon Musk. Here we go.
Man, I love being on Twitter.
Yeah, too bad that Trump can't say the same thing.
Look! I'm gonna come.
Nobody could have survived that.
Destroy the child.
Come on over here. Come on over here. No, you flip me off. Come on, coward. No. You're a fake and a fraud. What is my problem?
I wanted to make this into a t-shirt. It's Elon, James, Project Veritas, Alex Jones, and Trump. I couldn't figure out a way to make it into a t-shirt. Oh, it's yay. Sorry. Hello? Hello? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Are you guys still here? Oh my god. I'm gonna play one more video. I hope you're still here. I just got Thanos just went snap, and then like, you know, for me it was 5 years. For you guys, it was like 5 seconds. I'm gonna play this one last one. Now, guys, there's so many. There's this Alyssa Milano Hitler one. Oh my god, I can't play that one. I'll play this one. What was I gonna play? Do you remember? Oh, it was Elon, and then it was gonna be Kanye. Oh yeah, Kanye. Hold on. Yeah, I'll do the Kanye one. Oh, this was fun. I like this one.
How is it that Nick ends up invited to this dinner, and what happened?
Well, I just got to go right to the heart of this anti-Semite claim that's happening.
Oh my God!
We're getting right into it, I guess, right? I was hoping to go for the news first before we got into all of this stuff.
If you read the definition, it says you can't claim there's multiple people inside of banks or in media that are all Jewish, or you're anti-Semitic. Ron Emanuel was right next to Obama, and then Jared Kushner was right next to Trump.
But so
I think the construct of race has really been forced upon us as just something for us to be woke about and just constantly talk about and use it as these like walls.
Could you say the same thing about Judaism?
You know, to come in here, I feel like it's a setup to be like defending. I'm not going to go through another, like I'm literally going to walk the F off the show. If I'm sitting up here having a, you know, talk about, you can't say that it was Jewish people that did it when every sensible person knows that. I mean, Jon Stewart knows what happened to me, and they took it too far. With the last of my money that's available in a different account, I'm going to order a PJ before I sit and have another Lex Friedman setup conversation. When I'm literally they're trying to put me in jail for my opinion.
Yeah. I think they've been extremely unfair to you.
Who was they though? We can't say who they is, can we?
Press. I'm not using I don't use the word as the way I guess you guys use. I'm talking.
It is
about
them though, isn't it? I mean, shut up.
Sweet Davy Jones.
Cat boy.
What is going on?
Cat boy.
You leaving?
Are you afraid of the press?
He's gone.
He's gone. Name the anime.
Yes, it's done.
Holy shit, I forgot how intense that was. Oh my god. Anyway, that was from Death Note. That music. Well, guys, I could have played a hell of a lot more memes. But the problem is Flashcast is on now, and Flash wants me to come on. I don't know. Should I go on Flashcast? Or should I do more memes? Might be more fun to go on Flashcast. These will always be here. I'm going to do one more meme. Guys, one more. Okay? Let's give a shout out. Okay? To... Now, this is the Hitler one that I didn't... The other one's better. The other Hitler one is better. Alyssa Milano Hitler. I wonder if... Yeah, it's just... Yeah, there's always next year to do memes. All right, if you guys want to skip the Flash, guys, you go ahead. I'm going to play one more African-American psycho, Elon Musk. It's my last one. This is when he said he's going to prosecute. We should prosecute. He put up a poll on Twitter. He put up a poll and he was like, "Should we prosecute Dr. Fauci?" And everyone was like, "Yes."
My gosh. What can I say except, Debbie, you're going to Paris, and this is the final answer heard all around the world. He's won $1 million.
You're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. And that's your time to return. There's something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe it.
Of course.
Based! Base as fuck. Elon is a god. He's a fucking god. How did that, guys, how is that even real? How did that even happen? I just, every time Elon tweets, I have notifications turned on. He's the only person on the planet Earth that I have notifications turned on for, because he's just, it's just wild. If you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter. Get on Twitter. It's really funny. Oh, I like this one. This is a funny one. Jennifer Lawrence. Oh my God. Why? Tell Flashcast to wait for me. Because I'm more important than Flashcast. I want to play one more meme. God, there's so many fucking funny memes. Okay. We gotta watch this. No, we don't. We'll do we'll end it with the FNT or Lord of the Rings. No, should we? No. Which one do you guys want to watch? One more. We could go back to we did the Jack Murphy. We did the Jack Murphy stuff. Okay. All right. You guys want to watch it? I'll just do my. Okay, how about this? Watch this. Let me figure this out. What was it again? What was I going to look up? Hitler? Oh, look. Gay, trans, disabled Hitler. Woo! Good job. Good job, everybody.
And for the white genocide.
Oh my God, this was fucking crazy. That was last year, though.
Steiner.
Wait, what the fuck is going on, guys? Hold on. I think it was Lofty YT. Who's this one?
That's right. You're.
Damn it. Oh, Milano. Alyssa Milano. Here it is. Are you ready? We'll end it with this one. Then we're gonna end it with this, and then we're gonna go to Flashcast. Okay, guys. This one almost got me canceled. I'm dancing.
Is that true?
Guys, I just want to dance right now.
What is that actually happened? Of course it happened. I think this is a reflection of how oh my God, dark. Oh my God.
Oppa Gangnam Style. Guys, I literally want to go to a rave. I want to, you know what I mean? That is the most entertaining song. I found the song on YouTube and I did all the visuals. But whoever made that song is a genius. Oh my God. Well, yeah, I think Big H would be proud. What are we doing, boys? What are we doing? I don't know. If I'm canceled, if my YouTube channel gets deleted or something, just go to my Twitter. I'll post all my shit there. Anyway, we're gonna get off. We're gonna go to Flashcast. I'm gonna go take a smoke break, and I'm gonna chug some whiskey. I want to say thank you guys for joining, everybody. I love each and every one of you. I love you, Silva Ogre. I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you, E equals MCG. What is that? Some kind of what E equals MC squared. Thank you, One Egg Crow. I appreciate it for joining. Thank you, Solid Redfield. Seek Fail. Thank you, Alex. Thanks for joining, Alex. We'll have more streams. I'm gonna do these once a week. Like I said, guys, I have a ton of content. I said this last time. I have a ton of content lined up. We're gonna do movie streams. We're gonna do video game streams. We're gonna do anime streams. We're gonna do big. I'm gonna try to have Flash on. I'm gonna try to get Nick Ricada to come on. I'm gonna try to get the Quartering to come on. I'll have fun streams. So stick around. Keep those notifications rolling. And I'm still posting memes, by the way. It's been a little bit. The holidays have been busy. Yeah, but I just want to grow this channel. So it's very hard. But we can do it. We can do it. If Ryan Kindle did it, we can do it. He showed us how to do it. We gotta try to, follow in his footsteps. Right? I love Ryan, by the way. Great guy. Super smart guy. Alrighty, everyone. Just trying to make sure I got everybody. Gearmaster Gear, thanks for joining. Zilla, Cleon, everybody. We had like 30, 40 people here earlier. Yeah, I want to get to the 50. Once we get to 50, if we get to like a concurrent 50 people live streaming, guys, tell your friends to watch this shit. We gotta be a bunch of nerds. We gotta be a bunch of nerds collectively hanging out once a week. Can we do that? Hang out with me. All right, I love you. I'll see you on Flashcast. Bye-bye. Happy New Year. 2023 is going to get fucked. We're going to have some fun. Okay. Bye-bye. I love you.